I guess you've been wondering, how can African youth create meaningful employment? Not just a job, but sustainable jobs. Jobs that can guarantee quality life, quality access to healthcare, quality access to savings for long term, and also quality life every day. So Africa currently has the youngest population in the world, and over 60% are under the year of 25. But here is the problem. Millions are unemployed or stuck in dead end jobs. And the question is, how can you create real opportunities for yourself and others? So this is a question specifically to each and every African who is watching right now. So now we are going to break down step by step in every problem that we are facing. So what is the problem? Why are jobs very scarce in Africa? Let's be real. We all understand that traditional jobs are not enough. The government cannot employ everyone, and big companies, big corporates only hire a few people. But guess what? The future belongs to those who create, not just wait for jobs, but those who are able to create jobs. So what's the first problem? We understand that Africa has over 200 million people who are aged between 15 and 24 years of age, but only 3 million formal jobs are being created every year. That is very shocking statistics. So what does this tell you? The government is not aggressively creating jobs. It is only creating the environment whereby private sector and non-government organization can chip in and therefore create jobs. So if we are not seeing this happening, then it tells you that you yourself, you need to think outside the box and be able to create a job for you, for the people around you, and also for the future generation. Besides, we know that the informal hustles like street vending pay little and have no security. Those who are making fast food on the streets, those who are hawking along the roads, those who are selling physically but mobile, they are not fixed in one point. We understand that the payment is very, very discouraging, and that is not encouraging growth in that private sector. But here is the good news, that we have the digital economy. The digital economy is changing everything, and we can see young people now evolving. They are working remotely from home, they are working digitally, they are working on behalf of international organizations right inside their homes. You don't need to be in a physical office, you can just work right at your home with the advantages of the internet and also a good device such as the laptop. So here comes the question: in what ways can we then create our own opportunities? So today we have highlighted for you 5 ways that you can follow along that can help you actually create opportunities for yourself, for the people around you, and also for the future generation. So keenly look at this and also take notes. So the first step that you need to take in order to create your own opportunity is first to solve a real problem. Don't just follow the trends, but solve a real problem. For instance, we have the case study of M-Pesa in Kenya. So this M-Pesa was a mobile payment system whereby they actually went ahead and found a paying pinpoint within the community. They realized that there is a need in transacting money physically, and therefore they came up with a way of actually fixing that challenge. So even you in your community, consider the transport sector, consider the payment sector, consider the education sector, and try to fix it. An example is if you come up with an agro-tech startup which is helping the farmers to sell their produce online. We have an example of some that you can also do your own research on. We have Farm Crowdy, we have Twiga Foods in Kenya. Just look at those examples and you'll be able to see how solutions can be found within our communities. The second way you can actually create your own opportunities is to leverage the digital economy. We have examples of applications where you can take advantage of. There is montage of freelancers, we have YouTubers, and also we have the e-commerce sellers. Those are role models that you should consider if you're looking at this option. So, by leveraging the digital economy, you have options to work remotely, whereby you can be able to offer skills like coding, design, writing on Upwork and Fiverr. We also have the e-commerce, that is electronic commerce. You can be able to sell products on Instagram, sell products on Jumia, sell products on your own store, whether you have a website. And success stories are like Nigerian fashion entrepreneurs who have done this for a long time. We also have content creation, just like YouTube, TikTok, blogging can also become full-time income. So African creators like Wodemaya, we have Marwa, they have also done this content creation to the point that they have been able to create sustainable income for themselves and therefore creating opportunities for the others. The third way that you can be able to maximize on in order to create your own solution is to build scalable business, not just side hustle. Build a business that can be replicated in other regions. So some of these businesses are like animation and side hustle versus scalable business model. That is a comparison. We have side hustles. Side hustles will only feed you today, but a business is going to build wealth. So an example is, instead of just selling snacks within your compound, within your community, you can be able to create a brand, maybe a bakery that can sell packaged and then supply those packaged cookies to different supermarkets within the continent. And also you can also come up with supply shops, whereby we have success stories such as Nigerian Biscuit Factory. There is an example of factories that have gone beyond just building side hustles that feed people on a daily basis to large-scale enterprises that can be able to sell products even outside their borders. The fourth option of you creating your own income is by mastering high-demand skills. Fast cuts of coding bootcamps, digital marketing courses, and AI training should be right the first top 3 list on your priority diary. The world pays for skills, not just degrees. So if you have academic credentials and you think that is enough, you are misguided. You need to put more effort and learn a skill. Learn even how to use a camera in order to take photos and then get paid for that. Learn how you can use your smartphone on hosting some virtual trainings, and then you can also be paid for that. So top skills in 2024 are as follows: artificial intelligence, digital marketing, solar technology, drone piloting. You can get a cheap course or a free course online and then learn at your own pace. Lastly, the fifth option is to collaborate. And when you're collaborating, don't compete. We have the co-working spaces, like in Nairobi we have some whereby you can go and share space and work without even owning the office. You have youth cooperatives within your community. We have startup pitch competitions. Attend them. Whether you are participating or not, always attend those events. Through that, you can be able to learn 1 or 2 things about successful entrepreneurs. So you need to team up with others. You can join cooperatives, you can join tech hubs, you can join mentorship programs. Make sure you're not just spending your time watching TV. Also go there physically, attend those workshops, find 1 or 2 friends. Examples in where success has been marked is in Rwanda's Scale-up incubator, which has actually helped over 100 startups. We have the Nile Labs in Nairobi. We have the KCIC in Nairobi. We have Westwela in Rwanda. We have so many startups. Make sure you attend to search so that you can be able to get 1 or 2 skills that is going to help you in your future. Having heard that, so what is the success stories that we've actually experienced in Africa? We are going to highlight 3, and that is the first one is on the next slide. From Kenya, we have Brian, who started as a freelance writer and now is running a content agency that is actually one of the best. From Nigeria, we have Aisha, who started a thrift fashion brand on Instagram, and now she's actually opened up 10 stores all over the country and she is supplying. Also from Ghana, we have David, who learned coding for free online and now works for a US technology company remotely. So those are just exceptions, which are proof that it is possible, but you have to start. So in conclusion, and a call to action, why are you waiting for a job? Because that is an old way. The new way is creating value, solving problems, and building the Africa we want. So what steps do you need to take? You need to identify one skill or a business idea you can start this week. You can also join a free online course or a local startup hub. You can also comment below what's your plan so that we can discuss it on the next video. But don't forget to like, to share this video, and also most importantly to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I know you've got this. Let's make it happen and see you on the next video. Thank you and may God bless.